What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Monday, April the 8th. Monday, April the 8th, the day of the solar eclipse, where a lot of you guys are in the direct path of, one of those once in a lifetime type of situations. So just be safe and mindful and enjoy the event. So, guys, let's jump right into this video. And I have a few topics that I want to talk about. So I'm going to chime back in here just shortly. And we're going to get this video started. So sit back, let me do the hard work, and I'll get back in just a second. Guys, let's jump right into this video. Let's get to it. And like I said, y'all sit back and let me do all of the hard work and breaking sweats. And y'all sit back and enjoy this content. So, guys, the thing I want to talk about today that I've been really sitting here pondering on and doing my research on and just sitting in the background watching and taking notes. Guys, I really believe it may not be this season. It may be the 2025 season, depending on how things go. And as the old folks used to say, if life lasts, I am really thinking hard about putting a commercial grade weed trimmer, battery powered, in my lineup. You heard it. I'm strongly considering putting a battery powered commercial trimmer in my lineup. I don't have but a few reasons as to why I'm thinking of doing this, just for my personal self, and a lot of people share the very same reasons. So I'm gonna just drop a few of my reasons and explain why, and maybe this will help you if you've been thinking and sitting back like I have. So, guys, I've been really watching channels from day one. This is my 4th year doing lawn care as a business owner, but from day one I've been watching channels, and I've watched a lot of the big companies, bigger channels, go from using gas powered trimmers to battery powered. And what really shows similarity for me, the conditions that they use those battery powered trimmers in, I face those same lawn conditions in my area. And what I would have to do is the same thing that they did, was adapt and overcome what you lack in gas power. You can get it some of the same hard work done with battery power. You just have to be smarter about it. You're going to have extra batteries instead of just going back, filling up your gas tank and continuing to go. But I'm looking at the cost of gas right now and how much it's really costing to buy 2-cycle mix and to just continue to do this wash, rinse, repeat over and over again with getting 2-cycle oil and gas. I think I'm getting to the burnout point with that. Now, granted, I'm still gonna have to get gas for my lawnmower. That's a given, and my blowers. But I'm looking at long term, like this battery power stuff is kind of sort of weighing on me. I'm not jumping on the bandwagon yet of battery powered zero turn. That's just not something I'm thinking about at all. I don't see myself doing that just because, gas is what I'm on, and I'm staying that route. I'm not. Hey, if you got battery powered zero turns and it's working out great for you, hey, I'm not knocking it at all. I just know personally for me. But guys, I'm really strongly considering adding a commercial powered trimmer to my lineup. I've seen videos on Husqvarna, and that's the one I'm really leaning towards. The Husqvarna 325 ILK is the one I'm strongly leaning towards. I don't want to shout out individual channels, but if you watch this video and you use that trimmer, just know that you've helped me with the decision. But guys, I am really sold, I believe, on that battery powered trimmer. They have Husqvarna, they have Echo, they have Hart. I've seen Ryobi, I've seen DeWalt even have a brand of battery powered trimmers. But I think I'm really sold on the one that I've been seeing the most of. But if you're thinking about going that route, I'll leave you with this on this topic. Do your research and follow the best judgment for you. Don't, just solely get one because, you heard that brand, more than you've heard of other ones. But my decision is strictly coming from just doing what I just said. Research, looking at the conditions they've used theirs in, and mirroring that, hey, I face the same thing. And if it's working out for them, I can pretty much try to implement that for myself and try to save a few dollars on these ridiculously high gas prices by eliminating one piece of fuel-driven equipment to help lower the cost of fuel consumption in the future. So guys, hopefully that rings something in your mind, makes you think about it, and I'll chime back in here again with another topic. So guys, sit back and continue to enjoy this video and think about what I just said. That battery powered trimmer is definitely something I'm looking to add to my lineup. Maybe next year. Just budgeting is the thing. You got to be smart with your budget when it comes to adding to your equipment, because if you don't really need it, I wouldn't advise you to go and spend anything out of your budget unnecessarily, unless you have a strategic reason as to why. So stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. So guys, I just want to leave off this video and give you a piece of advice. And as I'll say again, that it's repeated in a lot of my videos, and I'm saying it just because I want it to stand out. And as I've heard someone several times use the word behoove you to just take notes on what I'm about to say. Guys, make 100% sure that when you go out and you servicing a property from season to season, let's just be very honest about it. Make sure you're going to be paid. Make sure you're going to be paid. And here's the reason why I'm saying this. The particular property, when I first started cutting it, there were different occupants of the home that lived here. So I started off mowing for them. Well, midway to the end of that season, they ended up moving and ended up renting the property out. So I was asked to continue to mow the property and just take care of it. So I did that, and as a matter of fact, this will be my 4th year doing it. But here's why I'm making this conversation. It got to a point in time to where I started, around last season, it started lagging a little bit with getting the payment from the person that pays me. And granted, I tried my best to have just a little bit of patience, but now it's more critical. But it was taking a little bit of time to get a response back. The work was done, the invoice was sent, and it would take a couple of different text messages. Hey, did you get that invoice, yada yada yada. And finally, got a response. I know everybody gets kind of busy, and life takes over, but here's what I'm getting at. When the season began and I reached back out to everyone who, was on my route previous year to make sure they want me to continue services for this year, I reached out, didn't hear anything. Reached out, didn't hear anything. So I ended up having to come to this house for another reason, and I ran into the people that actually live here now, and I explained, I was like, hey, I would have been here already to service the property, to do everything that needs to be done, but I have not heard from the person yet that is going to be providing the payment. And I said, I'm not going to come out and do anything until I am sure I'm going to be, compensated for my work. I'm not going to come out here on a hope that, okay, I already didn't hear from you asking, did you want to be on the list? You see, I haven't heard anything. So after I explained that to them, they were like, yeah, you're right. I'll reach out and find out what's going on. So lo and behold, I ended up getting, a text message. Hey, sorry, yeah, can you continue doing the property? And, just let us know, when you have it done, etc., etc. So guys, I'm going to leave off this video saying this. Before you step foot on certain properties, make sure that you are going to be paid for the work you're about to do. Don't just go out and guess that, yes, somebody wants you to continue servicing their property because you've done it from year to year, because you never know what happens in between the last time you serviced that property up into the beginning of a new lawn season. So make sure those, I's are dotted and T's are crossed before you get out there and put your equipment to use, and you end up not being paid at all for doing work. You won't do it but once, but let's just make sure that one time doesn't turn into a repeated habit. So guys, I'm checking out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please do me a favor, if you're new to the channel and you like what you saw, hit that thumbs up. That'll help me. YouTube likes it. I love it. And if you really like the content, hit the subscription button. I like it. YouTube loves it. It'll help my channel grow. God's peace. I'm out of here. To the next one.